visit us on the web at nilfisku.com. Nilfisk University is the cleaning equipment industry's most comprehensive web-based training and interactive learning resource. Your degree in success is just a click away at Nilfisk University.
This lesson is brought to you by Nilfisk University, where excellence is attained through active learning. Welcome to use and care training for the Clarke FM40 ST orbital floor machine. The FM40 ST is a heavy-duty, powerful floor machine workhorse with enough power, speed, and weight to get tough jobs done quickly and includes many features to improve safety and comfort for the operator. This course is not intended to be a substitute for the operator's manual that ships with the machine. It is important that you read, understand, and follow all safety and operating instructions in the manual. Doing so will ensure years of safe operation and optimum performance from your machine. By successfully completing this training module, you will be able to identify the machine components and their function, list typical applications, describe these standard safety features, outline steps to safely use the machine, describe how to install and remove the weights, explain how to lock in the handle angle, and describe how to install a floor pad. This training will begin with an introduction of the components and features of the machine and then cover the daily use and care of the machine. The simple design of the machine consists of a 1.5 horsepower commercial-grade AC motor which includes dual capacitor design that helps get motor running from a start and maintains power when encountering extra resistance from the flooring while working, and a thermal shutoff located on the far side of the motor in this picture that protects the motor by shutting it down if excessive heat is detected. The scrub deck is 14 inches by 20-inch rectangular design. The rectangular shape makes it great for working along walls and reaching into corners. The pads are attached to the scrub deck with a Velcro-like system on the base of the machine. Standard with the machine are 63 pounds of removable weights for extra cleaning and sanding power. The weights are locked in place by the yellow knobs. 2 non-marking transport wheels, chrome-plated steel handle shaft. The handle is also the mounting location for the popular optional solution tank, which is not pictured here. Compression-style handle locking lever. Press down on the handle to lock. 50-foot yellow 14-gauge power cord with ground. And finally, the operator handle, which includes safety interlock start switch. There are many applications for this floor machine, including floor scrubbing with heavy-duty orbital scrubbing action, chemical-free floor finish removal on VCT tile when combined with a maroon surface preparation pad, carpet bonneting for interim carpet cleaning in hotels, retail stores, and offices, gym floor surface prep by sanding, cleaning the grout of tiled floors using a grout cleaning pad, polishing honed terrazzo concrete and marble floors. Transporting. To transport the machine within a facility, firmly lock the operator handle in the upright position using the handle locking compression lever. Push down on the lever with your foot when the handle is in the upright position. Then, tilt the machine back onto the transport wheels and travel to the location where the day's task will be completed. If you need to lift the machine to get it into a vehicle or upstairs, due to the weight of the machine, it is strongly recommended that you first remove the weights to reduce the weight and then carefully lift the machine, being careful to stabilize the handle. To remove the weights, loosen the yellow knobs and slide the weights off. When reinstalling the weights, be sure to fully tighten the weights in place with the yellow knobs to prevent movement of the weights and reduce noise. Using the machine. Depending on the operation, select the correct pad, sanding screen, or carpet bonnet for the application. With the handle locked in the upright position, lean the machine back onto its handle and install the pad. If continuing with the same pad, it is a very good idea to tip the machine back and make sure that the pad is in good enough condition to allow continued use. If thinner than 3/8 inch, the pad should be replaced. If using a maroon surface preparation pad for finish removal, you must not install this pad in direct contact with the Velcro-like hooks on the base of the machine, as it will cause damage to the machine. Use another pad, like a red pad, as a buffer in between the maroon SPP pad and the machine base. With maroon SPP pads, you will typically get around 400 square feet per side of coverage before its capability is reduced. Plug the machine into a standard outlet with ground. Unlike a traditional disc scrubber, there is no torque applied to the handle, making it easier and safer for the operator. You can lock the handle at any angle you prefer, but most find it comfortable to operate with the handle straight up and down. To activate the machine, first press the red safety interlock button at the top of the handle, which will allow the activation lever to begin operation. Releasing the activation levers will stop operation immediately. In hard floor applications, it is common to use solution on the floor. Water is used to control dust or water with chemical for scrubbing. A handle mount solution tank is a great option for putting down solution, but solution can also be dumped on the floor from a bucket. For customers who want to sand floors but prefer to do the operation dry, there is an optional dust containment skirt that can be installed to the deck and attached to a vacuum source to capture the dust. The used solution can be recovered with a wet-dry vac or similar machine, or push the solution down a floor drain with a squeegee. If working on a wood floor, be sure to pick up water quickly to prevent it from sinking into the wood. When finished with the task, wrap the cord around the handle to easily manage it for transportation and storage. Troubleshooting. If the unit fails to operate when the activation switch is engaged, then there are only a few items that could be the cause. Start with the easiest to verify and fix. Is there a power issue? This is usually the cause. Verify that the power cord is fully inserted into the outlet. If it is properly plugged in, verify that the outlet is live with an independent, known functioning electrical item like a light. The next easiest item to check is the thermal shutoff on the unit. The thermal shutoff is like a circuit breaker. If tripped, it needs to be reset. The arrow indicates the button to press to reset. If the thermal shutoff trips while in use, the motor will need to cool down a bit before it can be reset. This helps protect the motor. If you have proper power and the thermal shutoff is reset, then the issue falls to either an activation switch or wiring issue or a motor issue. Your local dealer can help you diagnose and resolve the problem quickly. Caution: servicing electrical power equipment is dangerous. If you are not a qualified service technician with understanding of electrical circuits and training about electrical safety, do not attempt to repair the unit yourself. If your unit is more noisy than usual, verify that the yellow knobs that lock down the weights are fully tightened. If you have retained the information provided here, you should now be able to identify the machine components and their function, list typical applications, describe the standard safety features, outline steps to safely use the machine, describe how to install and remove the weights, explain how to lock in the handle angle, and describe how to install a floor pad.
Visit us on the web at nilfisku.com. Nilfisk University is the cleaning equipment industry's most comprehensive web-based training and interactive learning resource. Your degree in success is just a click away at Nilfisk University.